Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I don't know who I had to pay to come back here a second time, but I'm with the lovely ZB for a second series, and this time we've got Champions League action. I know it's like we've had two Champions League series in a row. I'm not joking. That was FL. You might not believe me. This time we've got the Wolves 16-9 against the Blizzard opposite 9-16. We pretty much got two
Wow.
teams who are on opposite sides of the standings here, and it'll be interesting to see how they collide.
Yeah, if anything in my time in MLE, I've learned that sometimes you just have to throw the records of the team out the window because you have different players involved, different rosters. But I know that we are certainly excited for this one. The Wolves, one of the top teams in Champ League, as you alluded to with that record, but the Blizzards maybe one of the more under the radar teams. I know we have some players here who are making their MLE official stream debut, and that is always a big moment. Didn't work out well for me last week, but we're trying to put that one behind us. I am wishing the best of luck for all players involved in this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be great to see two great teams. And by the way, we've got even better colors out there on the field right now.
It's
I mean, are
beautiful.
you kidding? Can you ask for much better than a beautiful blue on white combo? It's gonna be looking it. I mean, for the Blizzard, it's gonna look like it's an all home game because that's exactly their colors is blue and white. But the Wolves, they might be feeling a little uncomfortable out of their natural colors.
Yeah.
Usually rocking the green, but we'll have to see how they handle it.
No, things do look really, really good. And when you play Rocket League, you don't very often see white cards. So I'm going to take this opportunity, to really enjoy it for the good aesthetics that we are going to have in this matchup. Deli, let's talk about the players. In this one for the Wolves is going to be Zona and Moosey. And anyone who, is around MLE or is in the four-man server knows that those players absolutely nuts. For Blizzard, it's going to be T-Bone Jones and Thrash Hawk. I know that those are two very good players as well, but uh, I think this is going to be a highly competitive game with a lot of great action.
Yeah, if anything, we're hoping for pretty much the exact same thing we've seen the last series, but you know, just at a higher level of play than we saw before. I'm hoping we see some people who are looking like they should belong in RLCS compared to just PL coming. We're looking at you, Zona, Musi, T-Bone, Trash Hawk. We're
Yeah,
looking at you guys to give us a show here because we can't entertain this crowd forever. I know soon enough I'll be annoying and youthful, and that's just how it seems to go. We've
sure.
got quite the delay here, as it looks like we're missing some players. So it looks like we're gonna have to do something. Z, how do you feel about some rock paper scissors?
Best 2 out of 3?
All right, we'll do. Okay, yeah, all right, let's do it. I warn you, I go rock every time. I go rock every single time.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie to you. I'd never lie. All
200
right.
IQ plays.
I don't.
Are rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Yeah, rock paper
All right.
scissors shoot. All right,
All
all right,
right. Ready?
all
All
right.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
All right, rock paper scissors shoot.
Okay.
Oh, I see
Okay.
you're
Okay. That's fine.
gold
That's
man,
fine.
gold man. All right, all right.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Rock paper scissors shoot.
Oh,
Oh, ZB,
I didn't trust you.
ZB.
I didn't
That's it. I
trust you.
retire. I retire.
Okay. All right.
I retire.
All right.
No. All right, fine, fine. You have such a way with words. All right, I'll play again.
One more. Winner take all.
Do you get any content like this with any other like
No,
casters? I mean, come on. All
I've
right,
never seen this.
all right,
All
all
right.
right. You ready?
Yep. Ready.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Got him.
Oh, you get. All right, all right, all
All
right.
right.
One more since we're tied.
Fair. Fair.
Unless you want to retire tied 50-50.
No, definitely not.
Okay, okay. I promise I won't. I'm going rock. You know I wouldn't lie to you.
Okay.
I'm going. Okay, you
All
ready?
right. Yep.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, you got me.
ZB! ZB!
Deli, I'll be honest with you. I wanted you. I know that you haven't played on the official stream. I have. It did not go well as I alluded to just moments ago. I wanted you to have a victory on ML Esports GG on Twitch.
Man, God knows that'll be the only time I'll ever have a victory on this stream because I'm cursed. I can never get on this stream. But that's why I became
But
a cat.
here you are now. Here you are now.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta say it's great to be here. It's great to be the reigning rock, paper, scissors champion. If anyone wants to challenge me, the rocks are waiting to be thrown out at you. Just DM me anytime and I'll be glad to, give you a little battle. Uh, it seems like we're still missing players. I mean, I don't know what other games we could play. I could come up with the tic-tac-toe board here if you would like to play some tic-tac-toe.
No, not a big fan of tic-tac-toe. Believe it or not, tic-tac-toe
Me
is a
neither.
solved game. Don't really get much enjoyment out of that one. I will say downtown Tokyo, it's a sprawling landscape. The roads can be confusing, especially if you're not a native Japanese speaker. So I could imagine that getting to the stadium might be hard. I don't know if they drive on the other side of the road in Japan compared to here in America, but that might cause some problems as well.
You know, we've got some more minutes to wait. Well, you see, there's I'm getting an
Jelly,
update to my
the players
weather
are in
report.
the stadium.
What? They're here. I didn't even get done drawing my weather report. As you can see here, there's traffic. It's
Yes,
awful
there are
because
cars on the field, my friend. We are
there's
ready to
there's
take off.
traffic.
Look at that Blizzard decal. That is beautiful from T-Bone Jones. He takes the first touch, passes it straight to Thrashhawk and Deli. We are off.
Man, I was busy drawing away and we had our action starting. I was just
Oh my
describing why
gosh.
exactly we were waiting, and now as the series is beginning, we're seeing some great work here as the Wolves are going to try to throw in a shot. It goes off the post. Musi is going to bring the ball back and up the wall here, look to make a play happen. Zona, a double commit here. If the Blizzard could capitalize, looks like they can't at the moment. The Blizzard are going to bring the ball up the wall, looking to make a shot happen. Thrashhawk with a huge shot attempt off the backboard, and T-Bone Jones is back and retreating and not ready to capitalize. Thrashhawk's going to come back up, but the pinch from Zona is going to beat him out. The mind game. Thrashhawk's going to bring it back and look for the back pass. And as we see the play here, I just want to shout out Mr. Kilt, who has given out a ton of subs as a goal comes in from Zona. That was a great play, but thank you, and also thank you to KeyX Cope. I really don't want to say your name wrong, so I'm just going to go the easy route. Thank you for not only subbing, but gifting a sub. Much love to all you in chat.
Yeah, and a great goal there for the Wolves. They take the early 1-0 lead a minute into this one, but you cannot ignore the fact that Mr. Kill has come big in the chat with all those gift subs. Back to the action. The Blizzards are going to do their best job to tie this one up, but Lucy and Zona are both getting to that ball very quickly and making it hard for the Blizzard. Lucy turning on that one quickly. It's going to be T-Bone Jones who's stuck with that ball on the corner. We almost had a Rule 1 there. I wasn't sure what was going to be the outcome of that one. T-Bone Jones trying to get that one past Lucy. He can't quite, but this ball is going to stay in the Blizzard's offensive half. T-Bone Jones passed out to Thrashhawk, but Thrashhawk wasn't quite able to be there. Musi off the back wall. T-Bone Jones reading that all the way and putting that one in. Musi trying again. That ball is up. It is dangerous. Deja vu moment. As we had another clear for T-Bone Jones off the back wall. We are quickly approaching halfway point as Musi is dribbling this one home. T-Bone again with another great defensive play. You have to give him credit. He is the prime A1 stake of defense at the moment. Thrashhawk slow playing this one, pushing it forward, approaching halfway point. Deli, we have had a crazy game at this point.
Yeah, it's been a really exciting back-to-back match as we've seen no team really jumping ahead of any other. Of course, the Wolves with that early goal, they're going to try to hold on to that for as long as they can as Zona is going to send the ball out to midfield. Demolition is going to put a lot of pressure on this Wolves defense, but Musi will come up clutch there with the clear and send the ball out. Zona's going to follow and look for a laser to the bottom left corner. No stopping that.
Yeah, really good job there. T-Bone with the unfortunate touch. Anytime you bang that wall off the sidewall there. It's dangerous because gosh dang it. I don't really know how how Twitch works apparently. Deli, I tried to gift you a sub, but it went to Aubrey E instead. So I will be honest, if it were not going to go to you, I would want it to go to Aubrey E. That was just totally random that it went to him.
The reason why it might not have worked is because I was already gifted a sub by, let's see, who was it by? Because I get no notifications on Twitch. I'm sure it's the first thing. Royal Grace actually gifted me a sub 5 days ago. Yeah, what a great guy. Talking about great guys, did you see that pass from Musi? What a great guy, putting it right on his hood. He had to do absolutely no work. He should be really thanking him for that one.
You know, a more selfish player may have went for a Doomsy dish there.
Like me.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm glad you said what myself and perhaps everyone in the chat was thinking. But he pushed it straight to his teammate who was sitting right at the goal line and pushed that one home. More gifts in the chat. This is a gift palooza. We have to shout out Cope here for doing sharing the love, and you know, the people want what they want, and we know where the gift subs, where that money is going. So maybe sooner rather than later, but at the moment, the Wolves doing a great job of keeping up the offense. Blizzard trying to do everything they can, but I don't know if they're going to be able to find 3 goals in 1 minute.
You know, with all this money flying around, I just gotta say that I'm $60,000 in college debt. And you know, if you're feeling generous, I could use, if you have $60,000 burning a hole in your pocket, hit me up, okay? Because, you know, being a college student is hard enough. So, you know, but with all the gift subs, seriously, thank you so much for supporting the community and tossing around your money. And it's just great to support this league and all we do here. And, you know, just especially because I'm here. You know, I know the gift subs are all because I'm here. You all love me and not ZB because I am the best. And you know who was also the best? Zona, who's going for an incredible shot. No chance there as he throws the ball off the backboard and out. The clock is going to tick down, and the Wolves are looking to run away with this game with all the glory. And, you know, here comes the chance for the Wolves to score again. They'll just let it roll instead. They're going to take game 1 nice and comfortably.
Yeah, the Wolves came into this one as the favorite, and they had a pretty dominating performance, able to shut out the Blizzard. Blizzard putting shots on target, but never really, you know, in such a way that really ever put the Wolves in a bad situation defensively. Zona with the hat trick, thanks to his friend Musi, able to get get an assist on every single goal there that Zona was able to put home. So great team plays by the Wolves. Blizzard, I know, capable, you know, of bringing it to the Wolves, so don't let game 1 deceive you. I expect the Blizzard to be able to bounce back in this one.
Yeah, I mean, the scoreline doesn't really say it because we saw a lot of good effort from the Blizzard there. You know, 4 shots on goal is you will usually get you a goal because, you know, pretty much you usually get a goal once every 2 shots. But unfortunately here, you've had 2 saves and, you know, 2 shots that were just off the mark that just didn't go in for the Blizzard. You know, it's not anything to get down about because you can really turn this around and score some nice goals and take away game 2.
Yeah, I wish I had a 50% shooting percentage. That would be great. So maybe that's something, my accuracy is something I could work on there.
I mean, if you don't have 50%, what are you doing, ZB?
Not winning games, especially not on stream, that is for sure. Game 2, here we go. The Wolves and the Blizzard once again. Perhaps it was official stream jitters that got to the Blizzard, and now that the first game is under their belts, they might be able to sit at home. There's a mistouch there. I couldn't tell if that was Musi or Zona. You know, when we watched the Foundation League matchup earlier on stream, you kind of expect those missed touches, but it was the Wolves who had an open goal. Wasn't able to send it home. You hate to see that if you are the Wolves, but regardless, I'm sure they will have a lot of great opportunities. Here's Zona trying to get a touch on the back wall. You have to be careful with that one. He touches it to his teammate Musi. Now it's going to be Thrashhawk who back checks, try to get past this one, got the touch just on the ball that he needed. The pace of play, I feel like, has slowed down a lot in this one.
Yeah, when you were looking at the last series, we saw a lot of back and forth. As a great little play here coming out from the Wolves. Outstanding forecheck to keep this pressure and get away with the goal. And an even better attempt there for the pass from Zona. Of course, a piece of it came from the Blizzard, but even if they don't get a piece, that's still an awesome pass to his teammate that will get them a goal. So it was pretty much a lose-lose situation for them. And now as we come up with a kickoff here, ball will go towards the Wolves who are going to retain possession. Shot came in and Thrashhawk will make the save. Ball up in the air and he will follow. Shot on goal. Musi is there. He can't get enough of it. He might have thought that was going to hit the post, so he just wasn't so sure of himself. But the ball will slip in anyway.
Yeah, that ball from the Blizzard, it had I don't have a Blizzard pun in my back pocket, so I apologize for that, Deli. I know that you've prepared for this one, and I failed you. But the Blizzard doing a great job. Thrashhawk getting that touch off the backboard there and sending that one home. Great job to tie this one up. Here come the Wolves on the attack. T-Bone Jones with the save. You have to give that man credit, as some people in the chat say. Thrashhawk, my goodness, forget about that. The Blizzard have come back and taken the lead.
Yeah, that save was ice cold, to put it simply.
There it is.
That was incredible as we see them go coast to coast here and get the goal, as the save just not enough to it from Zona. And as we come up with a kickoff here, the Blizzard with their first lead as T-Bone puts the ball up. He's looking to follow in the air, and he just can't get a second touch as Musi will send it out one-on-one, and Thrashhawk will waste some of the clock here and get control of the ball. He beats two. He can't beat the guy coming back the second time. I forgot his name. You know, whoever you are. Musi cannot make a play happen. Here comes his teammate who's looking to throw the ball back up, and he cannot make a move to bump Thrashhawk as Musi will try to take the shot anyway. T-Bone Jones sending the ball up and in. His teammate's not there. Zona will send it out. Thrashhawk retreating as Musi will look to make a move here on T-Bone Jones. Just not enough to beat him as the ball will pop out in the center. Zona with the shot, and Musi with the redirection. That I see Pixel Dust. What's Pixel? Pixie Dust? Pixie Dust, hello? Coming out of Musi as he redirects that ball. That was nothing short of magic.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Moose is on the loose. That goal was so good. Deli was lost for words. Does that ever happen? Hardly ever. That is an early candidate for our Balls Player of the Week. Exclamation point Balls in the chat, BAWLS, to get the information on how to clip that and set that. Nominate that for our Play of the Week. My goodness, the Wolves coming back in dramatic fashion. Can they do it again? Almost. And there's T-Bone Jones again. I do want to mention T-Bone Jones is doing a great job on the defensive end to keep his team in there with the mistouch there. So it's going to be Thrashhawk by himself. He can't find the touch. This one's dangerous. Musi tries to put that one on target, but Thrashhawk, do we have an air dribble here from T-Bone Jones? He is upside down, but he is out of boost. You hate to see that player up in the air with an opportunity to score, but then running out of boost. Boost management, very important in this game. The Blizzard win that 50 as Zona pushes it forward. An awkward touch there. Can Zona capitalize? No. Great defense there by T-Bone Jones. We're under 2 minutes remaining in this one, and we have a tie game 2-2. I, as Deli was earlier, am on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, we've seen an incredible offense-based matchup here, where the defense has really been shining and stopping some chances, which just means the offense has to get so much more dramatic to make something happen. And we've seen some beautiful goals. Something's for sure, when we cast together, we see a lot of Play of the Week chances for some of these players. It's like we're a blessing for them almost, as you know, they just come to show out because they know the great Deli is watching. Of course, I'm just kidding. I'm of course kidding. I'm not really that good. Only on some days.
A blessing for the players, a curse for the viewers, if you will.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it's a 50-50. You get exciting Rocket League, you get terrible casting. What more can you ask for? Because all you have to do is press the mute button in the bottom left corner to stop hearing my terrible cast. Then you've got Rocket League on demand as the ball's gonna pop up and Musi he's gonna throw the ball in. No need to cool this man because he is red hot and it won't help you anyway.
The Moose is on the loose. Thrashhawk was up on that one, but Musi getting the touch, sending it far post. I don't know if that was intentional or just luck of the draw regardless. Wolves are able to find a lead in game 2. They won game 1 by a dominating faction, a 3-0 shutout. The Blizzard able to put goals on the scoreboard in this one. 45 seconds left. That shot isn't on target, just wide for T-Bone Jones. The Blizzard doing everything they can to tie up this one to give themselves a chance. This ball staying in the Blizzard offensive zone for the moment, but Musi does a good job of clearing it out. 30 seconds remaining. It is up. That one is past the face of the goal. The Wolves happy to just waste time in this one as long as they can transition back on defense. Sidewall, that ball centered. T-Bone Jones, it's up. Backboard and down. He just barely missed a scoring opportunity there. Time is ticking away. Wolves trying to maintain possession of this ball. Blizzard have one chance to push it forward. Do you believe in miracles, Deli? You may, but there's not a miracle in this one. The Wolves take game 2.
You know, they say all men are made equal. And
Yes.
with the way Musi's been playing, I have to reconsider. He is an animal. He is not a man. He is an animal. I mean, all men are made equal, but not animal men are made equal. Because Musi, he's galloping across the field. He's doing whatever he wants. He's putting the ball wherever he wants. You just can't stop him. It's exactly like we saw with Kenny and everyone else the last series. If he wants to score, he's going to score, and you just have to kind of hope that he puts it on your card for some reason.
Deli, riddle me this. If we had a MLE animal draft and you had to draft a player to be on, or an animal to be on your Rocket League team, what animal do you think would be best at Rocket League?
An animal I think would be best at Rocket League. That's an interesting question. You know, I think I'd have to pick an eagle because they're very quick in the air. They can take the ball, they can run away with it. Or actually, I changed my pick, a seagull. If you've ever seen a New York seagull, they can run away with anything and you will never see them again. If I know anything can steal something and score a goal in a matter of seconds, it would be a seagull. That's my final answer.
Yeah, I'm going with a duck personally because you know what ducks do? Ducks get bred, my friend.
I mean, I mean, you better be careful with all that bread because if we've seen anything from professional sports, it's that money gets to players' heads and they do some crazy things once they get paid enough. But speaking of money, I'm still waiting for my paycheck for being a caster, and especially with all these gift subs we've accumulated. Come on now,
yes.
where's our payment? 50%. Come on now.
At the gaming bear. Come on, here we go. Wolves, is that what I think it was? It was off the crossbar. That ceiling shot, the ceiling flipperoni. You love to see that. Blizzard pushing it forward. Thrashhawk still maintaining possession of the ball. He was boostless, but now he has boostless. Musi pushes that one forward. Mushi. Oh, whoa. You see that.
Yeah, I mean, what could you ask for? When you think of someone sitting in front of goal, being all mushy, waiting for the ball, it's of course going to be Musi, as the ball falls right on top of his hood and he just watches it go in, because who else but Musi is going to be able to score such goals? Wherever the ball is, he is there. He is the boogeyman that hides in your closet, and you pray for mom to go check it because you're scared there's a monster there, as Zona almost became the monster we're talking about with an incredible double touch attempt, which he's been going for over and over.
Wow.
And Musi will just throw the ball in. Not many players would contemplate going for a shot from that point, let alone pulling it off. Musi will put that top shelf where mama hides the cookies, and there's nothing that can be done about that shot.
I love that Musi is rocking the Dancing Unicorn player banner. Like a moose, but with less antlers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, I can respect that. I can respect a man with fashion, and of course, you can't talk about fashion without seeing the beautiful titanium white fennec from T-Bone Jones. I mean, if you're looking at fashion, T-Bone Jones is killing it with his current design. As the ball will pop off the backboard, Musi will put it off to the side. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. It feels like it's been forever in this game. Yes, someone did join the game. I can't. Oh my god, how did someone get in our game?
Regardless, T-Bone Jones with the first for this goal of the series.
We have the streaker.
Telly, get it together, my friend. The Blizzard are
I guess he's just too good for the MLE as he decides it's not worth coming around and seeing our match live and in person. Who gave that man a ticket to come watch the game front row? Uh, Thankfully security kicked him out because boy was I not ready to come talk to him. God knows I'm so precious I can't be harmed. I'm worth $60,000 of debt, but Moosey is gonna score a $60,000 shot here as you just can't stop scoring.
Yes, Moosey, very good at the sport of Rocket League. He's able to read that one off the back wall and puts it home. Managed his boost well in the air as well. So great job by Moosey there. Certainly putting on a show. Ray knew what he was doing when he put that man on his team. And Thrashhawk knew what he was doing with this ball. Pops it up to himself, reads the bounce, and then just puts it. Well, he didn't put it over the defender, but he did bamboozle the defender. I think the defender was expecting a different shot. Great job there. The Blizzard cut this deficit to 1.
You know, I was thrown a little bit for a loop as Boosie will score again. I just can't believe someone figured out how to get into our lobby. What type of mad lad could not only predict the name of the lobby, but the password? That's that's nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, certainly interesting and incredible. That goal by Moosey, yet again, he is having himself quite the game here. 4 goals. I don't know what you call that, 4 goals, a hat trick plus 1 perhaps, but it's T-Bone Jones here saying, I'm going to bring us back into this one. I'm going to win the kickoff and dunk Zona to get that one onto the far post and in. 4-3 Blizzard with 4-3 Wolves with tons of time left in this one. My goodness, what a series.
You know, I know you didn't have a word for that, and in hockey terms, we like to call that a Texas-sized hat trick. I'm a little upset that you didn't know that, considering your background, Z. But right. You know, I'll give it a pass for now. That's our favorite word around here is when someone gets 4. That's the first thing we're yelling out. And as Moosey is going to 50-50, the ball will cross from the side. Zona is going to try to put the ball up. It's down and to the floor and kicked out by Thrashhawk. And it's going to go down the field. He's looking to make a play happen and send the ball to center. Zona will come flying out and put a stop to that. Thrashhawk's going to bring the ball back up and retreat for some boost as the Blizzard are going to wrap back around. Thrashhawk's trying to take a shot. It's a little bit wide to the right. It'll pop up in the corner, and he's looking to make another play happen. Autobots roll out. I can tell I'm lagging horribly now as I have all sorts of red signs on my screen. It's like I'm flying a spaceship. Zona's going to go for a 50-50 here on T-Bone Jones, and Thrashhawk's going to pinch the ball in the center. T-Bone Jones going to throw the ball back down the Wolves half. It's going to get past the defender, and T-Bone Jones will score.
You almost wonder if the Wolves were having server issues as well, because that ball looks like an easy one to defend, but Moosey and Zona both whiffed on that one, and T-Bone Jones is able to get his 3rd goal of the game. That is, if 4 goals is a Texas-size hat trick, what would 3 goals be? Just like a what's the average size state?
An average-sized hat trick would probably be, what? I actually have no idea. You know, probably a size like a one-size-fits-all. You know, like a adjustable hat.
I don't think you're following me, but Zona does a great job here. He flicks it. No, that was Moosey that flicks it off the back wall. And Zona there to clean up the trash, as I like to say. Galaxy in the chat giving us the info. How about a Pennsylvania-sized hat trick? That's, that's an average size state.
Yeah, that is an average size state. I don't know my states. I don't take history either. I don't take geography. You know what I take? Writing. I take a lot of writing courses. As Zona, he's going to write up a formula for success and throw the ball in the back of the goal. I like that move. Please applaud me in chat. That was beautiful. As we're coming for a kickoff here, the Blizzard are down by 2 with a minute to go, looking to put themselves back in this series and run off as the ball is up in front of the goal, and the Blizzard will clear it out before the Wolves can capitalize. T-Bone in midfield with the ball here, leaving it for Thrashhawk, who's going to try to put it back up. 50-50 will throw the ball forward and out of reach as the clock continues to tick. T-Bone can't put the ball up. Zona's going to choose some more clock by throwing the ball up forward into the face of goal. T-Bone looking for the shot. It's off target. That could have been their chance to bring it within one. Thrashhawk looking for a dribble here. Zona will beat him out on the 50-50. T-Bone will collect it, and he loses control of it. He's going to have to back up. Passes it back to Thrashhawk. Both players miss. Zona's going to charge forward and let that clock dwindle down. 30 seconds remaining. Thrashhawk almost with an incredible save from out of nowhere. Negative angle just doesn't come strong enough, and it will be a 3-goal lead with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, really good touch by Zona to loft that one up there. That would have been Thrashhawk that tried to get the touch off the backboard and out, but he was unable to. So now the Blizzards find themselves in a 3-goal deficit with only less than 30 seconds remaining. This one's going to be tough. They needed to have an offensive scoring chance there. Instead, it's going to be Moosey sitting that one home, and T-Bone Jones, again, with the great defense. If I needed a player to play defense for me, and, you know, we had like $1 million on line or something, I might pick T-Bone Jones because he has done everything right on defense tonight.
I mean, he's done everything right except for save 7 goals that have come flying in from the Wolves. Though I guess with it, he's been doing a great job, not to discredit him. But when you have 7 goals, there's always room for improvement as the Wolves are going to take these games. It was pretty nice to see the Blizzard trying to fight back, but the Wolves just came out firing even harder than the Blizzard could have possibly imagined, and they really made it look easy. Scoring 7 goals is nothing short of incredible.
I have to acknowledge this. Well, first, I'm going to give recognition to the Wolves. As you said, they're doing an incredible job of just keeping up the pressure, finding high-quality scoring opportunities. Moosey and Zona are a dream team for the Wolves. We've played 3 games. They've been able to win all 3. I've been told average states are actually Wisconsin, Illinois, which that makes a lot more sense. I feel like Pennsylvania a little too small for our 3-goal hat trick. Maybe we'll call 2 goals a Pennsylvania hat trick.
Yeah, you know, that's a pretty okay like size there.
Sure.
You know, I mean, when I don't think of a hat trick really when I think of 2 goals, but I
That's
mean,
a good point.
to each their own, ZB, to each their own. As we're looking to start up our 4th game of the series here, as the series is all but done, but the Blizzard are looking to not get swept. It's really a shame that this rain hasn't let up, or at least turned to snow for the Blizzard, as maybe they'd have better luck under that. You'd think with precipitation they'd be a little bit more successful, but as it turns out, it's been the only thing hindering them from success, as clearly we know that weather has a lot to do with how you play in Rocket League. As the ball will be 50-50 to out to the Blizzard half here, as Thrashhawk is going to send it out, and the ball is going to come across that midfield line. Zona's going to throw it back into the Blizzard left corner if you're coming from the Wolves side. 50-50 will send the ball up in front. Zona with the shot after a great 50-50 from Moosey.
You know, the Wolves back at it again. You say Wolves, I say Woves, as Zona is able to bury this one home. Not less than and not greater than 20 seconds into this one. Right off the bat, we're able to get more scoring for the Wolves. That has to be disheartening for the Blizzard. Great touch on the backboard by Thrashhawk. T-Bone Jones able to get the touch, but not onto goal. Here they are, the Blizzard pushing again. Thrashhawk able to get the boost. T-Bone Jones pushing that one off the backboard. Was that a calculated pass? I don't think so, as Thrashhawk has to have a careful touch off the backboard. He's slowing down in the upper corner of our Rocket League dome. T-Bone Jones pushing this forward. He can't get beat one. There is a good touch by Zona. Pass to his teammates. Kind of a fake pass there. I'm not sure what Moosey was doing. He might have had a 200 IQ to be able to find this pass. As I was saying, I think they knew what was happening there. He didn't take the first pass because he knew the second pass was going to be even better. It's Wolves 2-0.
Yeah, Moosey and Zona just seem to really understand each other on the field, and when they throw the ball to center, they know that their teammate is there to capitalize right away. It's quite hard to put a stop to something like this because they clearly have natural chemistry. As you know, Moosey didn't come on this team very, very long ago at this point. He's a recent signing for the Wolves.
Wow.
And he's really making himself like noteworthy out there on the pitch. That's the word I'm looking for. Noticeable. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Thrashhawk's going to be noticeable as he throws in the goal, and his flashy goal explosion will take the crowd in awe as they are now within 1 goal with just over half the game left.
Absolutely incredible. I don't want a team that's down early to sit back and start playing defensively. I want to see them up the pressure, really make things uncomfortable for their opponents. And that's exactly what Hawk did there. And believe it or not, he did it again. That shot may not have been on, but if we ask Zona, that was probably uncomfortable for him. And the more uncomfortable that you can make your opponents, the better chance of scoring that you have.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do, because if you throw the ball in a way that they're comfortable saving, you're never going to score a goal. You have to put it where it will be really, really tough for them to make that save.
Absolutely.
Or if they can't even make it at all, Zona's going to throw it where they can't even make it at all, as he'll take a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes to go.
A little miscommunication there by the Blizzard. They both found themselves not defending the goal, to say the least. And Zona saw that he was up there. Good play there by the Wolves to bump out the goaltender. So hard to play defense when you're not even allowed to. You know what I'm saying? Getting bumped out by your opponent.
Yeah, it was quite the shot, and a great read from Zona to notice that there was no goalie and to commit forward to try and make something happen. As now the Blizzard are looking at quite, like, with the way the Wolves have had momentum, it's quite the monumental task to return from this. As Thrashhawk is going to try to bring the ball down, Zone is going to put it back into the Blizzard half. T-Bone's going to follow it and send the ball back. And Zona with the redirection! Oh! Stuffed on the goal line by Thrashhawk, who gives him a denial of services. Thrashhawk's going to send the ball out of his zone, and Moosey will follow to send the ball back in. Empty net after seeing that incredible, save there from Thrashhawk. How can you see something like this happen to the poor Blizzard?
You hate to see it. You want to see great plays rewarded, and unfortunately that play was not rewarded. Moosey, again, seeing the opportunity and taking it. The Wolves, they take those, and they take a 4-1 lead over the Blizzard in Game 4. The Wolves absolutely dominating with the flick there. Thrashhawk with the good save. Blizzard going to have to start pushing on all cylinders to take this game from the Wolves.
Yeah, with a 3-goal lead and 2 minutes left, the Blizzard are really going to have to work hard to stop themselves from losing this game, because you really don't want to be swept on your stream debut. ZB, you would know something about that, right?
Wait, what?
I heard you got swept on mainstream. Did I hear incorrectly?
Oh, no, that would be the other ZB.
Oh, yeah, your brother? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've heard stories about BZ. He's not, it's not the same. I can tell the difference, all the time, especially on the field,
Oh, interesting. Hey, here come the Blizzards. They're trying to get this ball out of the Wolves' territory. But the Wolves, being relentless, the Wolves are predatory animals, and they are not just going to sit back and, not let themselves score, because if the Wolves do anything, they score. And that's what Zona did there. His 4th goal of the game.
There's something I'm noticing about Moosey, and it's that with the way he's playing right now, he could follow you into a revolving door and come out in front of you, because there is just nothing that this guy cannot do. There's just magic falling from each time he jumps into the air and comes forward to touch the ball. When he's on the ball, something good is going to happen. He hasn't been making many mistakes, and he's just been making those plays that he's got to make. Look at that touch right there, and here he comes to stop the 2v1 as Zona is out of position. I just can't see him making any mistakes, and I see him running away with a lot of great plays to end this series.
Yeah, really doing a good job by the Wolves, not letting up. Blizzard doing everything they can to find a way to score, but they're not able to. Miscommunication, misplays in goal, and it is costly. You hate to see that. From the
that was
Blizzard.
a pretty smart move. It was a
What's
really
that?
Because I'd go to my grave trying to defend against Moosey at this state. So it was pretty clever of them to just not defend him at all. You gotta try something new when a player is just so hot. Because, you'd think for a team that is called the Blizzard, they'd be able to cool someone down that is on fire. Not at all the case, as Moosey is just completely unstoppable. Cuts through them like butter. Here he goes again! Can he be
Wow.
stopped as we've got a Brazil going on, 7-1, 20 seconds to go in order for the Blizzard to fix this catastrophe. If I were them, I'd own goal.
You said it, not me. I will say wolves, they're winter animals. They've been known to, not need to migrate when the weather is chilly. So I'm not surprised that the wolves have an advantage or are not even, even phased by the blizzard here. They have a thick fur coat. They are used to the climate. As time is ticking away in game 4 of this one, here we go. That ball is down, and there you have it. Everyone in the chat wanted it. We did have our 7-1. All the credit goes to Zona and Lucy, putting 9 shots on target and finishing 7 of them. Great job by the Wolves. They are dominating.
Yeah, the Wolves right now are smoking the Blizzard like a bad cigar. There's nothing the Blizzard can do to save themselves from this terrible fate as the Wolves are just firing in shot after shot. And it hurts to see because they're truly some great players on the field, putting together a lot of good plays. But it's just not working out because they're facing the Legion of Doom in blue on the other side of that field. I can't see a weakness in their game.
No, they are doing everything right. They're probably disappointed that they gave up that 1 goal. Honestly, I know that the Wolves do everything they can to be perfect. So they are going to want another perfect performance in this one to go 5-0 for the series sweep. The Wolves coming into this one of the top teams in CL, competing for a playoff spot, and they so far have shown why they deserve it. So let's see who can win game 5 in this one. Blizzard going to do what they can to steal a game. I'm certainly excited for this one.
Yeah, I really want to see if the Blizzard can turn this around because the Wolves look unstoppable as Thrashhawk is going to get past one defender and can't get past the second. T-Bone Jones looking to send the shot in, and Moosey will put an end to that. And the ball will fly across midfield right now. Thrashhawk will send it off and back into his own half in the corner. Double commit almost coming out there as the shot comes in from very, very far. Zona's going to get up and stop that. T-Bone's a little bit back. He's uncertain of himself. Moosey with the ball up in the air. T-Bone will follow and put the ball back up into the offensive zone. Moosey's going to send the ball off his corner. Thrashhawk is up, and he just can't get the shot he wants. And not the follow-up either, as Moosey with the dribble. One-on-one with T-Bone. This is exactly where you don't want to be. Moosey looking for a defender after he flicks over T-Bone, and Zona is not there, and neither is a goalie. T-Bone with the shot! Double commit coming out from Moosey and Zona, but the save is made regardless. Moosey's going to send the ball into the Blizzard corner now. Thrashhawk up in the wall. He's going to follow. Zona will send the ball back up off the backboard into center. Zona with the shot from almost an impossible angle, as it looked like almost. I mean, not really, as I think about it again. But, it's still impressive to score a goal regardless.
It is. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said no more Zona jumping on the bed because he is busy having great touches to put that one in goal. 1-0 for the Wolves in this one.
That was nothing short of sensational. I can't help but smile at such an incredible reach for a little joke there. I really gotta give it to you, ZB. That was clever.
You're far too kind.
And Zona, he's far too clever himself, as he has scored a second goal here. Moosey was originally on fire, and the more I look, the more I see that Zona is absolutely on fire. Both of these Wolves players are absolutely unstoppable, and the Blizzard are really in some trouble as Thrashhawk gets beat out by Moosey. Oh, brother, we are not worthy of such a performance from these Wolves because they are just... Oh, I'm running out of words to describe how great they are playing right now. As T-Bone Jones looking to dribble to get past them, the flick, both players waiting him out, no fear on them whatsoever. Thrashhawk will throw the ball in to bring the game within one.
Might have been a double commit there on defense by the Wolves. Yeah, both players in the same corner. The Blizzard able to capitalize on an unfortunate opportunity earlier. I think it was, I don't remember which Blizzard player it was, but they did a great job of slowing the ball down to fake out their opponent, but then they weren't able to capitalize on it quick enough. Luckily, it didn't come back to cost them as they were able to score later in the possession. Blizzard have 3 minutes to try to tie this one. It might be easy well, I won't say it's easy, but what I'm trying to say is scoring on the Wolves might be as hard as just trying to prevent them to score. So Blizzard have a tough task in front of them.
Yeah, the Blizzard are really going to have to put together something spectacular to get past these Wolves. As T-Bone looking for a dribble and Zona will chase him down. T-Bone kind of slows down for a second as if he's kind of just distraught over what's happening, and he should be as Zona throws in another goal and makes the total even more insurmountable. As everything that the Blizzard have been doing has just been it has been given a stopping by the Wolves, for lack of a
Yeah,
better word.
it
They just
has.
got nothing by them.
Complete domination, and Zona is the man of the match in this one, doing a great job. That is the traditional hat trick. I'm gonna kind of step away from our hat trick discussion and just call it for what it is. 3 goals. T-Bone Jones trying to push this one forward. Blizzard, they still have time. They want to steal one game from this series, and they certainly have time to do it. They just have to create a scoring opportunity. But the Wolves not slowing down. Shot there by Zona, save again by T-Bone Jones. Can he get to the ball? He can't fast enough. Good recovery there by Moosey. The Moose continuing to be on the loose as T-Bone Jones tried to push that one into the offensive zone. He might have an opportunity here. He whiffs. That gives Zona an open goal. He misses, but the follow-up misses again. It might take 3 times, but the Wolves finally do score.
Thankfully, Zona has a friend in Moosey on the field. This is why it's not a ones league, because boy, would I be in trouble if it was. Moosey is there to put the ball away and make the goal total 4 for the Wolves, and still only 1 for the Blizzard with just over 90 seconds to go. It's starting to get way too tough for the Blizzard to come back.
What a fake.
From Zona as he just makes the defender look silly, and the best juke is no juke at all, as he does absolutely nothing and it fools the defender.
That is great. You have to expect that Zona's gonna have a touch there. You play the touch and it costs you. You hate to see that, but how can you expect the Wolves to do anything different in this series than simply dominate? They have been on their game in this one.
Yeah, it's just nothing they can do. At this point, I just, take what I can, maybe try to put yourself back in a position to score some goals, and just make it so that you looked a little bit more competitive on that field.
Sure.
The game's out of reach. At least try to learn something at this point, rather than be down in the dumps and like, oh, bad game, no need to worry about it. Just improve individually or as a team. Take this as a learning experience, because this is probably the hardest game the Blizzard are going to have all season.
It is. You hate to see it in a competitive league like this, but things are not going right for the Blizzard. I say, Burr, it's getting cold in here. There must be some Zona in the atmosphere.
Man, I thought I had puns. I thought I had some jokes. You're just about as on fire as Zona and Moosey right now in your cast.
Thank you, Dylan. I do appreciate it. Speaking of being on fire, the Wolves, you have to give them the credit in this series. They came out here. The target was on their back. They were one of the top teams in their division, in their conference, in all of CL. You have to give credit to Ray. He's done a great job building this team and making them competitive. And then to come out here and to not only just perform, but to perform in dominating fashion, this has been a sight to see.
Oh, we might be seeing 2 Brazils in a row. It seems like with each game, the win total, not the win total, that's the wrong word. The goal difference just gets worse and worse and worse for the Blizzard as each game got a little bit tougher and tougher to fight back in, and the Blizzard they'll never actually get to fight back. In a world where they fought back and took a game in this series, there might be flying cars. Oh wait, we do have flying cars, but that's besides the point, as the Wolves are going to chew the rest of this clock and run away with a sweep. It was an incredible series. The Blizzard did everything they could. The Wolves were just simply too strong, and they will be feasting tonight on snowflakes.
They certainly have been, and I know that the Wolves fans in the chat got what they wanted, a clean 5-0 sweep over the Blizzard. That takes their win total on the season to 21-9. Great start to the season for the Wolves as we are here in MLE Week 6. 4 weeks to go in the regular season, and the Wolves putting themselves in a great position.
Yeah, if you're the Blizzard, you're going to be kind of upset because a big win here would have been your chance to
Yeah.
fight back in a playoff race. And these are games that if any other team in your division gets even one game on the Wolves, you are behind. You can't
Yep.
get that game back. That's the tough part about this schedule is every single team in your division plays the same teams from I believe it's in conference, out of conference. I feel like I should know this,
You
but I
should.
don't. I really don't.
It is in conference, my friend.
It's just games you can't get back in
No.
your standings, and it's just tough to see that it has to happen that way for them.
Speaking of an in conference matchup, do you know who the Spartans are playing next week, Deli?
You know, it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see you out there. And as much as I'd like to say I feel like you're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Uh, yeah, I'm not very confident because I know the type of player you are, and I'm scared that you're gonna take my CL players to school, as I know
No,
that's what
no,
you
no.
do best.
No, it is going to be highly competitive. But before we can get to the Ducks and Spartans next week, we do have another CL matchup on the docket on the stream tonight. The CL Comets are going to take on the Rhinos here in just a few minutes. So please do not go anywhere. Deli, do you have any final words before we send this one to intermission?
It's my final goodbye for today's stream. So I just gotta say, it was an honor to hang out with you, ZB. Thanks for being there for my first ever official cast. It was great to get promoted here, and great. Thank you everyone in the chat for the gifted subs, for hanging out, talking, because I feed off chat's energy as much as ZB knows that I look at chat during games. I definitely still do it, and I am guilty. So thank you everyone for coming out, and hopefully I'll see you all soon.
Absolutely, Deli. Thank you for coming by. Please don't go anywhere. As I said, we have CL Comets and CL Rhinos coming here soon.